Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot, and today I have an exciting new video for you guys. Today, I'll be discussing a kind of state of the union for iOS 14.5 of what's working in September of 2021. This is currently what we're doing across all of our client accounts right now. And no, I'm not about to sell you on some type of Wicked Reports or Hyros or any really fancy analytic software and stuff like that. While I still use that software very much, I've also came up with other solutions to essentially help out with, one, keeping it cost efficient for all of our clients, and then two, just to have some other workaround solutions to it without actually having to go pay for a bunch of expensive stuff, and you just have other ways we can navigate 14.5 without simply just having to rely on Wicked Reports or Hyros. So with that being said, before we get started, and like I said, it's a really great video. We're going to discuss ad account structure. We'll show off some cool fancy Google Sheets, all that good stuff. Before we get started, make sure to like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And guys, I am currently sick right now, so just bear with me. Show some love in the comments. Make sure I get better and everything. But just bear with me for this video, for this week of videos. But with that being said, let's jump into it. So iOS 14.5, what's working, kind of state of the union, address of what's going on, what we're currently doing at my agency, Theriot Solutions, where we manage anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a day of ad spend across all of our clients. So with that being said, let's jump into it. First thing is marketing efficiency ratio. This is something that I've gotten all of my clients on right now. It's something that I highly recommend everyone who is running any type of paid advertising, regardless if you're doing app installs, lead generation, e-com, traffic, whatever. Start a Google Sheet after this video for you, for your clients, for everyone that you're currently running ads for and the accounts for. So what is a marketing efficiency ratio? This is basically your total ROAS overall, and is what you need to be looking at with 14.5 due to data loss. So marketing efficiency ratio is basically if I spend $100 today and I do $300 in sales overall, I have a 3x MER, which is a 3x ROAS essentially. So what you want to do, go create a Google Sheet. You can and just start, create a few columns. You can literally copy this exact Google Sheet right here. Make a few for all of your paid advertising channels: Facebook, TikTok, Google, Pinterest. If you're doing newspaper ads, if you're doing commercials, everything. One client that does a lot of radio ads and does really good with radio ads, so we put that down as well. We want to see across all channels what is our overall marketing efficiency. Now, next thing, write down all of your sales sources. So is it Shopify only, or are you doing other sources of revenue essentially? Maybe you have Shopify, you have ClickFunnels, you have PayPal, etc. Like, where's your sources and where's your sales coming from? All your sales channels essentially. So we have some clients that's on Shopify, Wix, and Amazon. Like all of that, put all that together. So then what you want to do is just have some totals right here. And what you can do is you can just literally use some equations in Google Sheets to do your total revenue. Total spend that adds all this up, your total revenue, which is just equals this, and then ROAS, which is your total revenue divided by spend. So as you can see right here, this is our marketing efficiency. Now this brand, we're shooting for a 5x marketing efficiency for all of our accounts. Some brands are different. This particular brand is heavily relied on cold acquisition, and they have a very, very bad retention and AOV, which we're currently working on right now to improve. But you generally want to see about a 4 to 5x MER. It just depends on where you're at in your brand. If you're just starting your brand, 1 to 2x is everything. But if you're very established, you do a couple $100,000 a year, you've very good retention, launch multiple products and stuff, and then you should see somewhere around a 4 to 5x overall MER. It just depends where your business is at. So you want to do this every day. So at the end of the day, or like the next day, so like every morning, look at yesterday's data and write it down. That's it. And you really want to be focused on an MER. So that way, if we increase Facebook by $1,000, then we want to see this go up by at least $2,500 essentially, or $2,000. If we take TikTok and blow it up by 1,000, then we want to see this increase by 2,000 or 3,000. So that's why you want to look at these overall trends. And it's a lot easier to look at everything like this on a trend level versus just looking back at the ads managers and everything. It just consolidates everything. It's much easier to understand. Now, next thing is understanding data loss inside of the ads manager. So inside the ads manager, before you could go in the ads account and see like your nice little 3x ROAS, 2x, 1.5, whatever. Now, one, you can't even see it, but two, you're gonna notice there's gonna be less data coming in. Your ROAS will be a lot lower now. Now you might not even be able to see a 3x, and that's totally okay. Because basically what's happening is people are opting out of tracking and less people are getting tracked when they make a sale. So you need to understand that, hey, before a 3x in the ad account would mean a 4x overall for my MER, but now a 1.5x ROAS on Facebook ads equals a 4x overall. So as long as if your ad account ROAS itself is a lot lower, significantly lower than it was before, as long as you're tracking MER, you kind of understand a new generalization of what those numbers in the ads account need. So before you might have needed to hit like a 2x overall in the ad account to hit a 4x MER, but now you might only need to hit a 1x in the ad account to actually get a 2x in the ad account, which I know that sounds really crazy, but it's because it's less data, so things are going to look inflated in the ad account essentially. So, and you'll see that in a second where I'm going to show you an ad account that has like a 1x overall for the account, but we're actually crushing like a 2.5x MER, which is perfect. That's what we need. So next thing is we're running very simplified ad accounts to the point where we literally have a retargeting campaign, and then we have a CBO campaign per product or collection. So that's it. And we literally just come in here, we're in the account very quickly for budget adjustments, and that's it. And our retargeting campaign, we're literally just doing one ad set with everything. 14 days, website visitors, 14 days, add to cart, 14 days, IG engagement, 14-day Facebook engagement, 14 days of people who watched a video 75% plus, and then exclude all of that by purchase 30 days. So we're literally putting everything in retargeting campaign. We're not doing a middle funnel and bottom funnel anymore. It all became one campaign with a variety of different retargeting ads, because our retargeting campaigns have become significantly smaller because of how many people are opting out of tracking. If 80% of people are opting out of tracking, your campaigns are about 40 to 60% smaller, depending if you're all on iOS or all on both. So you're gonna have a lot less people. So we're just putting everything together. Now the next thing is in our top of funnel campaign right here. Again, we're doing it by product or collection, just depending on how your store is set up. Okay, what we're doing is we're doing everything in here. We're doing our creative testing and our audience testing and our scaling all in one campaign. Nick, how do you do that? Well, first off, it's very, very easy, and it's actually made my time in the ad account significantly less than what it used to be. So what we're doing is, let's say you start off with 2 or 3 ad sets. Let's just say our romance love right here is our winning ad set. And then what we do is we duplicated that ad set with all the ads in it. We set a minimum budget, because a CBO, if you put a new ad set in it, likelihood it will not get spent at all. So you have to put a minimum account spending limit on that particular ad set to get some spend to it. So we do like $25 to $50, 1 to 2 extra target CPA, and we force spin to it. And then what we'll do is this one is testing audience, because we're just basically swapping just audience out. And then we duplicated this again, and we removed the ads out of it and put new ads in it to test the ads. So right here, I'm doing a creative audience test, and I'm doing a creative test all in this one CBO, and we're still getting majority of our spend to that profitable ad set. Now, again, for this account, we're shooting for a 3x. We're currently getting about a 2.6 MER, but you'll notice this campaign is a 1x ROAS. This campaign actually has about a 2x ROAS, but again, I know that if I need to hit a 2x ROAS in that account, I need to hit a 1x for these specific campaigns, because basically it's not my standards lowered, it's just my KPIs have lowered, because I understand that if I can hit a 1x right here, this is actually about a 2 to 2.5x for the ad account, because some people are opting out and I'm only getting about half of that data back in. So simple as that. So I'm doing my creative testing, audience test campaign, in all in one campaign. It's significantly cutting down my time in the ad account. It's simplifying everything, and we're seeing better results across all of our ad accounts. Now, again, when I said about product or collection, of how you need to split up your CBOs, it's very hard to answer this because, one, I don't know how your store is set up. But say, for example, for this particular store, we have like 3 or 4 best sellers. So I'm using those 3 or 4 best sellers in each individual campaign. Now, if I had a collection, I'll launch a whole new collection. It's completely different than all my other collections. I would do a new campaign for that. It's very different. And sometimes there's ad accounts we're working on with just one product. So we can focus on just that one product, and we never have to create other CBOs. Keep it very simple. And basically we're doing this, we're just increasing budget as long as we're hitting our MER. If our MER looks good, then we're increasing our budget by 20 to 30% once per day. If things are looking bad, we'll just optimize and turn a few things off and then see how things are holding up. Now, last one is 7-day click attribution. We're currently rolling with this. I see mixed results across 7-day click, and I see mixed results about 7-day click, 1-day view. We also test 1-day click. 1-day click works about 10% of the time. 10% of the time it'll perform really well. The other 90% of the time, well, 7-day click performs better. If you want to test it, simply duplicate your main CBO campaign, duplicate it, put it to 1-day click, run it for a few days, and see how that performs. So easy as that. But 7-day click attribution has been working the best. I've been seeing mixtures about 7-day click, 1-day view having more over reporting and inflated numbers, whereas 7-day click has been having a little bit better, more smoother data. And I can attest to that, as 7-day click has been performing best for us, but I have not done enough testing on my end to make that as a solid statement what 7-day click, 1-day view is worse. So you really need to do your own testing for those two particular ones as well. Now, here's the last thing, and it's creative and lots of it. This is something I said in the beginning, something that we're still enforcing. We're testing anywhere from 3 to 4 new creatives for every ad account every single week. Me and my team, we basically go ahead, we research trends of what's going on, we come up with new angles and stuff, we create new creative, and we're constantly pushing it out for our clients because we understand the biggest lever you can pull is creative. In fact, we're doing less and less audience testing because we're understanding that Facebook has really kind of honed in of who our ideal audiences are. So we're literally going very broad our audiences now, but literally doing the magic pool, the blue pill that's fixing everything is the creative in our ad accounts. So make sure you're doing a lot of creative testing and do not get lazy. When your results are down, it's not an ad account issue. It's not an ad account structure. It's 9 times out of 10 a creative copy issue. So you have to look at that right there. Well, guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Kind of just going through State of the Union, kind of address of what's going on inside and what we're seeing currently with 14.5. And this was a really fun kind of video to make, just kind of really kind of bring an update to it. Haven't talked about 14.5 in a while. Still very real and everything. And in fact, actually, if you really want to get scared, go look at iPhone 13 and the new stuff that Apple plans to roll out. I'm going to do a full video breakdown of that, but it's honestly looking like it's not going to get any better with 14.5. In fact, this is just the beginning of it. It's going to be a lot more in depth of, data protection that Apple plans to roll out with 13, the new phones and everything. So there's gonna be another video about that very soon. So guys, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you are an e-com business owner and you would love to hop on a call with me and for us to take a look at your ad account and basically go through everything and basically give us give you an action plan of what you need to do to really scale your brand, then make sure you click the link below, book a call with us. We'll do an ad account audit. We'll give you everything you need, and you can either have the option to work with this, or you can take it and run with it and do it on your own. So make sure you click the link below for that one. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Well, guys, it's about that time. Again, my name is Nick Theriot. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.